feel like this is good. So, all right, and here we are. So this is maybe this is gonna be the first time playing. Uh, not first time playing, but first part of this. I put a lot of time in getting this to play well, look good, and just visually be nice. Well, not too crazy. So I have a bonus chest here. I might have to lower the volume actually here. That's the one thing I didn't really tinker with. I usually like to play with like at 20, I think. Maybe a little higher. Yeah, 20 sounds good. Yeah, I think that's good. I have a whole bunch of little like quality of life mods. So, for example, I have these inventory sort mod, very nice, clean. Overall, just nice stuff. It's a like it's basically like a profile thing. Most people know it. All right, let me grab the chest, the torches. But yeah, like there's a whole bunch of links. Like I have these this details. They're like a mod that just adds details to the grass to break it up. They're not the same as like, the normal flowers or the wildflowers, but they just look really nice on the ground. This adds a little more extra color to the grass. Um so I haven't explored the seed before. So I have a distance horizons added so I can see far into the distance without optimization issues and lag. So it looks like that over there is a jungle. That's pretty cool. We got like a savanna over here. Some pumpkins. Ideally, I want to try to find a village. That might be one? I'm not sure. Let's see what we got here. This is normal pumpkins. Okay. But yeah, everything here should be relatively vanilla outside of some minor little things like the mini map, as you can see in the top left. We got fancy trees here, like with the leaves. We really wanted to have like I just wanted this a nice little quality overhaul to play. Something to have a good time playing. Let's see. Hopefully there should be a village here. Got the warm chickens. I did have another mod that I was like a visual mod that I wanted to try out. It just didn't really look good, which it basically just made the logs like round, not like really round. It's just like voxel round. So like each pixel would extend out to make it a fully rounded. It looked sort of cool, but oh, there's a cherry blossom over there. We have the desert ambience. That was a new thing they added. Sorry about that. There's a light. You can see there is still a shader here with the water. You can see the reflections. But it's very nice, tame, but it still looks like vanilla, which is what I really wanted with this shader. I tinkered with the settings really like a long time. It took maybe like I think it was 2 hours I did it for. So overall, it came out pretty nice. And visually, like, it just looks so good underwater. Like, even above water looks nice. But yeah, I do have some ideas of what I want to do, but nothing in the ground right now. Or I don't think that's the way how you say that. Nothing concrete is the phrase I was looking for. Got the warm cows. You're getting a little laggy as I'm exploring out and generating more of the world. So that will won't be as bad. What is that? I guess that's just a hill. Still don't see no villages. Like the starting goal is to find a village. That's just a tree, I think. I am. So here's a fun little thing. So as you can tell, like past few weeks I've been sick and all that. And so oh that's cool. So a life update, I guess you could say, is apparently I almost every time I get sick, I get like an ear infection, and I have no idea why. This used to never be a thing, but now it is a thing, and it confuses me. So currently, I'm dealing with a little ear infection. It's not too bad. It's just mostly annoying. But all right, let's see. I should be able to see something from here. Me, can I view the map? Isn't there a map key somewhere? I guess not. Thought there was a expand map option. Oh no, I know. I swear there is. Wait, that shows names. That's chat, of course. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. Is it this one? No. Don't know what that is. Cape settings. Okay. Yeah, I guess I don't have an enlarged thing. Okay, whatever. But yeah, so ideals or ideas that I want to do in this world. I want to sort of build a nice base, of course, but also I want to try to expand, like try to get like a village, like like a custom village sort of location. Oh, that might be a those might be villagers up ahead. I don't or no, those might be the new cows actually. They're very similar color of the icons on the minimap. I don't. It doesn't look like there's houses on the map itself. So. Oh, I know. Those might be villagers. Hell yeah! Just in time as the sun is starting to set. This is cool looking. Also, let me know if the game looks good to you guys because I'm not sure like the visuals and all that. If the game's like encoding wise on stream looks bad or all that. For my test, it looked pretty decent, so just not sure how Twitch handles it and all that. But yeah, I'm very happy with the shader I ended up going with. It's yeah, let me just show you guys what shader I have. I went through a whole bunch of different options, tinkering each one of them. A mellow shader. I really like this. There's only one thing I sort of wish it had, which was shadows, like pixel shadows, like because there's other ones I had that, but the other ones had like issues I had that caused like major lag, and I sort of wish there was I'm doing this all automatically, but whatever. But I sort of wish there was a like for this one because this one's like very lightweight. I really like that. All right, there we go. But this overall, I feel like this is probably the best simple shader that I could find that worked nicely and I wasn't a pain or I wasn't like a huge drain on the PC's power while streaming. Let me just go to bed now. Also, here's another one. I won't be able to see it when I go to bed here, but I have. Well, you'll see here. Um, Instead of it going like instantly day to night, there's actually a slight fade to the sky, so it's not like abrasive. Like another little quality of life, basically. Like that's the basic stuff that I basically downloaded for mods. There really wasn't that many mods, mostly just optimization mods. Melons. Okay, Melon's doing this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I guess you can't. All right. Whatever. 5 melon seeds. I'll grab the rest. One main thing is I'm making a big farm. I like doing farms. I love there we go. Also I have 3D crops as you can tell. So that's to be very beneficial. What the hell? Never seen this one. This kind of setup. It's weird. This is a relatively large village, unless it's like a second village in this village. Let me grab some wheat here. All right, there we go. Oh, a compass. That's nice. Some empty maps. Those are going to be beneficial. All right. So I have like a sort of like a long history myself with Minecraft. Like I started playing back in like the alpha days. Like I think it was like Infidev in a way. It started like just grass. But yeah, like Infidev days is when I started playing Minecraft, and for the most part it was pretty chill. I really enjoyed when we had the browser based versions of Minecraft. Especially when we did the whole like lava fall challenge game mode. I really love those when I was playing Minecraft a lot. I'm ashamed that isn't a game mode anymore that people like play because that I would love to return to something like that, but like I don't think anyone like any server does that. So Which is a shame because that would be like really fun to play. Like to me, like that's like I love going back to TTT. So like that would be on the same levels for me. And also, yeah, that has to be. Is that a separate? No, this is connected. Wow, this is a long road to get to this little house here. I got a helmet. Oh, well, I didn't want to do that exactly, but what? Okay. Wait, that's a full thing. Wait, can I get that? Or is it just a break? Yo, I can get that. Hell yeah. Get in there. There. Love stone the smooth stone block like that. Whoa. That is sick. Some lava down there too. Oh, that looks awesome. It even goes over here. Whoa. I thought that was way deeper than I thought. Yeah, that looks awesome. Also, I realized I forgot to take a bed, so let me take a bed. Sorry, bud. You don't get a bed now. Wait, you don't even have a bed already. Hell? Let's get over here, grab the bed out of one of these houses. And I could kill a sheep. If I really wanted to, but I'd rather just take one of their beds. Okie dokie. Now that we basically went through a village here. Alright, got my hat. It's crazy that I extended that far. Okie dokie. Let's see. I want to find a nice area to settle down in. A nice like spot that looks really good. Something that's pleasing. Because oh, there's a little lava pit. Because the one thing that I enjoy is finding a nice spot that looks clean, that's nothing too crazy, but also like lets the imagination go. Do a lot of fun stuff. With a fallen tree. I like rose bushes. Obviously, I just love the using it as a red accent, of course. All right, I think we're good there. Let me get these fire fly bushes. Also, let me put some of this random junk in our bundles here. Put you in there. Yeah, that should be good. Actually, wait. There we go. Is that no? So I wish it just automatically went into the bundle, but it's whatever. Whoa! And naturally, how tall is this? One, two, three. Naturally, four tall bamboo. That is crazy. Or reeds, I should say. Or sugarcane, depending on what you grew up with. I used to always call it sugarcane. Is it still called sugarcane? Yeah, it is. All right. Sugarcane and reeds is like we're both like said at the same time. Everyone said one or the other when it was first introduced. Oh, there's a what'd you call it? I mean, that's a interesting spot. Keep in mind. I feel like that over there. It keep drawing my attention because that looks cool, and there's the cherry blossoms over there that I could visit. I don't know. Whoa, that looks cool over there. Trying to find a nice, cool looking area. It's already getting nighttime. God dang it. I think we'll set up a temporary base for now until we find something really good. Ouch. It's over here. I mean, that looks really cool. I mean, obviously, like, the color and all that is washed out because of the, not washed out, but simplified with the distant horizons. But it still looks cool. It's like it's a flat cliff. It's really weird, but I sort of want to know why. Because that is like really unusual to see. And you can see like the vines coming down it, so it's obviously flat. So I think there's a village over there. So let me go over there for the night. Whoa, huge lag spike. What the hell? Also, wait. Let me see something. I don't think you guys can hear the game. That's odd. I think I spotted this. You should be able to. 1 second. Yeah, I didn't do that. Whatever. Oh, I think I know why. 1 second. Here we go. Capture. Test, test, test. Weird. So it's not capturing the game. Yeah, I don't know what was with the recent OBS update, but it really did break the audio on things. Let's see if I could capture the audio source. Application audio capture. Oh, wait. God dang it. 1 second. Let me run over to the village here. Those aren't villagers. Oh my god, it's a cow. Or pig. We will have to make a temporary base. It's wait, I see light. No, it's a lava. Okay, never mind. This will be a good temporary spot for now. All right, 1 second here. I need to figure this out. Minecraft. Okay. All right, so it should. Yeah, it's not picking up. That is weird. Why is it not picking it up? I swear this stuff just breaks. I don't understand why. Thought I had it all figured out, but no. Let's see. This shouldn't be too much of an issue, so I should be able to fix it, but one second. I'll put some music on for you guys, just so it's not too bad. If I could find the thing. One second, let me pull it over here. Audio, here we go. Will this capture it? Let's see. Pull this over here again. This screen. No. One second. Let's see. Turn this on default. Okay, I see. So if I have the audio capture for this be... Would this capture that? Let's see. Let's put this over here. No, it's not picking that noise. What if... I mean, I could just do... What's it called? Default. That might work. Let's see. Yeah, that works. I mean, it's whatever. It's not the biggest deal. I just have to make sure to keep that on in the future. Yeah, I got an idea. I'll just place my bed here. Make it daytime. Right, there's monsters. Yeah. Where is it? Spider, where are you? It's gone? Alright, it's gone. Alright. Alright, we should be good. Alright, where are we going now? This way. You should be dead. I think that was a rabbit that's jumped to its death. Or close to its death. Well, at least you guys didn't miss too much. There was no audio stuff happening, other than the fact there was no audio. But yeah, there hasn't been too much in-game nonsense happening. We got a village over here, and it's next to that cool-looking cliff. This kind of looks pretty cool. Ooh, I like this like water feature here. I think this might be a good spot to actually set up. The deep underwater cave there. Got some bamboo growing off here. The village is very weirdly generated, which is cool. I like when the villages are like that, where those not exactly normal looking. They're like weirdly shaped. What we got in here? Yeah, this is pretty cool. Oh. Top down. Ow. Yeah, I dig this. Yo, there's a little village house down here, and this little cave. I will definitely have to revamp. There's like even lava down there. Uh, the path around here because it's kind of like a little crazy, but I mean, hey, this is pretty cool. We got 2 pieces of coal. What's this? Barrel? I guess this is a fishing hut. Is what they are. But we got some iron in the wall here. It's funny how this goes all the way down here. There's that lava. Yeah, I think this is a perfect little area. Also, let me do that one thing I said I accidentally did. I didn't mean to. Yeah, put my chat in a weird spot. There we go. Let's have to stretch this back out. Currently, it's a chill day. Not really too many people around. I'm chill with that. I just really want to do some little Minecraft. Wanted to play some games. Felt like this would be a perfect little chill time. Nothing too crazy. Let me place some dirt down to make a path. All right, now we got that up, and then we have to make one up to here. Maybe something like. And then here. Oop. And we'll just have to break some blocks. All right, there we go. Now there's a relatively decent path up. All right, let's see what some of the other houses have to offer. There's one up there. But yeah, I think I'll definitely call home nearby here. Because this is a pretty cool village. Like to have a little like chasm town. I guess I don't know what we call this type of town, but it's honestly pretty cool. I already went to that one. So let me check what's up there. Also, there was something over here. This a lamppost, that's it? Nothing else? Okay. Kinda cool. Kinda cool. We got a farm. This extends outward. Sort of would wonder what this would look like on what you call a amplified world. This seed. Because this is already crazy. So what would this look like if it got even crazier? Like it just probably be like a huge mountain and there's like villagers all over the place. Sorry about that. Yeah, nothing too wild up here. Hey, sorry about that. Ow. Now, where was that cliff again? I think it's that way. Let me look over the mountain real quick. Really want to find where that jungle cliff was again. Oh, it's that way. Yeah, I really want to know what is up with that. That's like a full straight drop off with vines going down it. It's gotta be something cool over there. Like, I like this village. This village is probably gonna be like the main outpost village, I guess you would say. Like, I want to not be super near it, but relatively like close. And having one nearby like this is good. Since then I could actually like build some stuff to it. Make a nice road. I'll probably do like a... There's iron there. Do I have a pickaxe? I do. Or do I need stone? I might need the stone for this. This is a test. I'm not actually... I forget if you need stone for iron or... Yeah, you do. Okay. Well, whatever. Plenty of iron in the world. I could waste it on one. It's fine. Alright, we are approaching the mountain. Or was that just like a rendering issue? That... Honestly, that could have just been a rendering issue there. Looks like it's just a normal mountain. Unless there's like another... Oh, it's something behind it. But I mean, there is a cool little cave thing in there. Which... Honestly, I'm kind of down for building in. Huge river. Why? Every time I stream, I'm like, I always yawn when I'm talking. Like, I don't yawn when I'm like at work when I'm talking. So it's like, why is it when every time I stream, I yawn? Like, no. But now you can hear the Minecraft music. So good. Actually, how loud is the game? This might actually be pretty quiet for you guys. I'm not sure. Yeah, it looks like it's pretty quiet for you guys. So let me boost this up too a little. Alright. I think that should be better. Audio. One turn. Let me turn down the blocks to 50. It's up to 40. I think that should be better. I might have to lower the mob volumes as well, but I think this should be good. I should have implemented a mod to pause the game when I pause, because I don't think it's doing that. Like a pause game time or something, whatever it's called. Here, I think this will be a good spot. Oh man, that looks so cool. Oh, we got a beehive here. This might be a decent spot to call home. Just gotta remember where I just put my bed. Mostly walking in a straight line. Yeah, I think those are just like chunks aren't loaded. So I think the shader did have a thing that says press this if I have issues like that. So I might do that. But let me head back to my bed. I think I'm gonna make that my base. This is gonna be like my base mountain. And then we could basically we have a overview of like basically everything really cool around. Like we have I think that's supposed to be like a bad place. What's it called? The whatchamacallits, the illagers. Yeah, there's this chunk's not loading. Let me do that actually. Real quick. Options, video settings, shaders, shader pack settings, distant horizons, overdraw. This is what I have to do. Controls how early regular chunks transition to deep what's it called? Distant horizon chunks. If you're seeing more holes in the world. So let me do 32. That fix? No. 48. Let's see. Under 28. How this look? Alright, I guess that's not really fixing anything. Oops. Whatever. So let's work on my base here. So first off, I need wood. Let me take a swig of my water here. It's weird. I have a mod that gives descriptions to items, but it's like apparently it does not work. Let me look real quick. Here's all my mods. Let's see. Da, 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 da. Here it is. Item descriptions. This should work. Always, yeah, always show. Save and quit. All right, there we go. Now we can see it. A tool that can be used to mine solid blocks like stone. Like this, something like RPG-ish that I like. Because sometimes you come across an item, like for me, not really, but it's just useful to have like a little description to get an idea of what an item does. So, got that. I sort of want to like I'm gonna probably try building some automation things that I've have some ideas of doing. Nothing too crazy. Like I have some knowledge on making like automatic reed farms and stuff like that that I picked up over the years. Why is there supposed to be a fallen log here somewhere? Or is this a stump? I guess this is a stump. But I have like stuff like that I have in mind if I continue through with all this stuff. I feel like just having a nice vanilla play Minecraft, pop in. Yeah, that's the village I was just at. And just chill. Be a nice little stream game. Because not every time I need like when I play like say AlizarinRed or whatever, I have to like sit down, I have to think about this stuff. And I'm not all the time fully there to really do that. I sort of just want to chill and relax, which is what I sort of like do with Minecraft. And being able to just chill and relax, just play a little mining and crafting, would be nice. I just like that. Also, I did actually see the Minecraft movie recently. I actually really liked it, despite all the people like harping about it. Like, yeah, it's not like the best movie in the world. I mean, it's a Minecraft movie. You're not really expecting the best of the best. You expect a Minecraft movie. Like, Minecraft itself is, like, on the surface, like, it's not the most prettiest game in the world. It's not, all that. So, sure, the expectations you might have be higher than what you're expecting is for a game that's made by so many different people and all that. But I think it was honestly a really good start to a movie series for a game that really has no story. It expanded just based on creativity and like working on like not everyone or being creative isn't really a thing that works in the real world at times. Like not everyone can be creative or is afforded to be able to be creative. So I found that like a nice little throwaway line there or a throwaway story, but um, plot point. So and I sort of like that. Now, eventually, since there's already talks of a Minecraft movie too, I think there's a good chance that we'll see like an honest to god like decent movie or a decent series of movies because that's sort of base of a movie of a start for Minecraft. This makes a lot of sense because it allows you to expand and then explore the series as a whole of what is in Minecraft. Oh my god. Oh my god, that scared me half to death there. The hell? Good thing I have a keep inventory and like no destruction of blocks because holy shit, that just like scared the living shit out of me. That's why I don't do horror games because I literally like I jump and freak. You saw how my mouse was? I was like, what the hell is that noise? Oh, I should put a door down. Oh my god. Whew, man. That actually like full on freaked me out. Alright, and then the crafting bench. Alright, now what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the Minecraft movie. I definitely think we're gonna be getting some good movies out of that. Because there's a whole bunch of stuff in Minecraft that's actually literally is never answered. Like what are like the end dimension stuff? What are the Endermen? Why are they with the Ender Dragon? All that. Like there's no real story explanation on this stuff. So allowing them to be able to explore that would honestly be pretty fun. Like it doesn't need to be like, oh yes, this is canon to the games. Like no, it can be this is canon to the movies. Because canons can work like that. It's despite what people say. Oh wait, there's that thing. Yeah. I need to turn that off. I like that mod, but I just don't like all these like random pop-up things. I just item auto refill, disable items matching on notifications. Visual alert before tool switch. False. False. Don't replace ulti. Defeating team by custom name. Talk a real football slots. I think that should be good. The main thing is I don't like the pop-ups and the noises. Just do it. That's all I want. I don't need a notification of when my durability is going. Right, at least the audio is now all fixed. That's my main thing that I had an issue with. So, like I was saying with the Minecraft movie, though, with them expanding the story and the lore, it doesn't need to be canon to the games. It just needs to be canon to the movie, and we're sort of already getting that in a way. All right, so let me. So we got a nice indoor base. I always do this. This is sort of like my how I start Minecraft. I do a in building or in the wall sort of thing. I will expand outward. It's sunsetting though, so I won't do that now. But I will have a in like a sort of like cubby hole base at the bottom. This is probably might end up being like the basement area. God dang, that stupid mod. I don't care about that. Why is it so large? Visual alert on failure place. False. Mod settings. What is this? I just need to find a pop-up. Notification. No notifications, please. These are all off. Durability. That's probably the one I want to search. Durability. I think that's how you spell durability. Ignore item durability for throw move. I mean, maybe that's the right one. Toggle overlay options. Is meant so you can assign shortcut. No. Okay. No. Durability. Visual alert before tool switch. Kind of visual alert. I mean, they're all false. So. Inventory. Yeah, these are all like. I just don't want a notification. One second. Let me actually search this real quick on Google. Google might have something of an answer for me when most don't. Let's see. Because I don't like these notifications at all. They're just annoying and like inconvenient. IPN, durability, notification, turn off. How do I disable? Let's see. Does anyone know how to fix this? Blah, blah, blah. I was looking too. Just open the settings using RC on your keyboard, and a menu will pop up. Click autofill and scroll down. Replace and make it. Yeah, I don't want that. I just want to not have the pop up of inventory. Oh, wait, what is it called again? Inventory profiles next. Inventory profiles next. How do I remove the IP and durability ping? Alright, here it is. Went through all the settings. It's on the bottom of the page of the settings you have posted. Auto refill at the bottom. Yeah, I have it off. Maybe it's this. And I have them all off, so that shouldn't be popping up then. If I have this all set to false. I don't know. It should be off. That's all it says here. Oh my god, why is it now laggy? Holy hell. 1 second. What the hell is happening? Why did this all of a sudden start lagging? It's like one problem after the next. What the hell? One second. Let me just save and then open the game back up. Because I don't know why it suddenly all the way started lagging, other than me alt tabbing and doing a whole bunch of nonsense. Right now it's not lagging. So yeah, it's definitely something like just in the world that just happened because of all my alt tabbing. Alright. Yeah, there we go. We're back. That was weird. But there was one thing I wanted to add, but I didn't add, which was as what I did with the original, not original, but the previous version. Yeah, I think I had that set up properly now. But the Twitch chat in, I don't know why I went over there. Okay. In game chat. Because I have stream emotes, so now if I type, like, for example, lol, it will show the emote in chat. So, and I have it set for my channel as well. So if I do as our pog, it'll show my emote. So if I should be able to whatchamacallit, get that set up properly in a bit. I just remember that taking a little while to get figured out. Because I do believe that mod does work for this version. I just have to look for it because that one gets updated pretty regularly. It's such a useful mod. Yeah, music seems a little loud. Let me lower it a little bit. Sorry, guys. Going in and out of settings a lot. Let me lower this to 75. That's still a little loud. Put it at 50. Yeah, I think that's a little better. Not too loud, but loud enough. Oh man, am I like? It looks like I'm dropping frames. What the hell? I guess it says my encoding is overloaded. Encoding overloaded, considering turning down video settings. I think this might just be a crapshoot of a stream then. I thought this would look fine and this would perform fine, but apparently no. Maybe I'll just have to disable my shader real quick. 1 second. Shaders, disable. Let's see how... Will I be getting errors now? Because this wasn't an issue. Nah, it seems to be, There's a really good Minecraft novelization written by Max Brooks, the same guy who did the Zombie Survival Guide. It's the first, isekai, person who gets thrown into Minecraft universe that doesn't know anything about Minecraft, having to figure out how to survive by trial and error. Interesting. I've not heard of that book. Let me watch this off real quick. Yeah, I don't know why OBS is all of a sudden having issues. See, there's no issues now that I'm pause out a game. All right, let me go back over, move around, and now it drops down to 40 FPS in game. That is weird. Also, what message did Twitch hold? Which is odd. Might just have to hold off on this if the game, if I'm just be having these issues here and OBS is just not going to be happy with it. I guess we'll just call that for now, maybe. This is like the second time in a row that I'm having issues and the game decides to like crap out on me with OBS. This wasn't even that long of a stream. 1 second. Let me figure this out. I feel like there should be a solution here that I'm let me go to settings. I might just have to lower my maybe my bit rate. Let's see. Because since I've been losing a lot of output stuff. 1 second. Let's see. Said I had to. Maybe I'll lower the preset to this. The quality to better. And lower the bit rate to just 5K instead of 6K. That might do better. Let's see. Let's see how this looks. I'm in game. The bitrate was lowered by 1,000. Doesn't look like I'm getting errors on my FPS or encoding overloaded. Consider turning down video settings or using a faster encoding preset. No, it's still getting errors apparently. All right, let me try that again. Let me go to settings. This is the back end issues that you don't ever see. Let's try this maybe. Will that improve it or lower it? I don't know. I think this looks fine. No, it still says encoding overloaded. That is odd. Might have to even lower even more. I know the more expensive, or not expensive, but the more Let's drop it down to 4,000. The more busy the game's visuals are, the more likely it will have encoding issues. Yeah, I guess I might have to tinker with this in a future. Because this wasn't an issue on previous versions, so why is it modern Minecraft that's causing an issue here? Like, doesn't make sense to me. I mean, I had my little Taki guy yesterday. I had no issue. Um, yeah, this is a very odd issue to come into. I wish OBS like would explain how to fix it in a way. One second. I feel like there should be a solution here that I'm just not seeing. Maybe it's tuning. Maybe I should go to, instead of high quality, I go for low latency, maybe. And let me boost up my bitrate back up to 5,000. And maybe switch. No, I want to switch that. Look ahead. What is this? Let's turn that on just for a bit. See how this looks. This might help. Alright, let's see. Do a little more mining. Yeah, it says encoding overloaded. Turning down video settings. Yeah, I just don't get that. I mean, there's not really much video settings to turn down in Minecraft. Like I mean, I can lower my chunks if it wants me to. Lower to 8. Apply. Wait, I did modify that one thing. No, I turned that feature off now. Let me just lower my LOD chunks to 128. Done. Maybe that will resolve the issue a little bit. Alright, let's see what OBS is saying now. Well, it still says issues. I don't know. Oh boy. It's always one thing or another. This is why I should just stick to playing Pokemon ROM hacks, I guess. I don't ever run into an issue there. I'll have to figure this out, because this doesn't make sense to me. Unless it's because I'm streaming to 2 different places, because I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch. Maybe that's an issue with the bitrate stuff. Let me try that. Let me sorry YouTube. This is a test to stop and see. Alright. YouTube is off. Let's see what's happening here. Maybe now it'll look decent. Who knows? Still says encoding overloaded. Like, what is it overloading the encoding? Let me do a quick Google again. If I can, come on, there we go. Let's see. Bitrate overloaded Minecraft. Encoding, not bitrate. Overload error. Let's see. Anyone got suggestions? I have the same issue and all. Just as solutions mentioned in all the other threads not working. To the OP, have you tried changing your output storage to your C drive? Faster. On any issues writing this will show up. I mean, that's not the issue I'm having. Maybe it is the issue I'm having. 1 second. What drive am I outputting to? I'm outputting to my E drive, which is my SSD. So I don't think that should be an issue then. Um, 1 second. Let's check here. Let me see what my if I switch to a different rate control. Let's try CQP. Maybe this will help. All right, let's see. Maybe I just have to do a different one for a different type of game. Flip around, encoding overloaded again. Okay. Faster encoding preset, maybe it says. Wait. Preset, it says. I mean, this profile. Oh, here we go. Preset. Let's go for good quality. Let's see what this will look like for you guys. I really don't want to cut on the quality because with the stream because that's like stupid. If I have to do that, it wouldn't make any sense to do that. Let's see. What? No, over here. Again, sorry for the whatever this is. I don't even know how I'm gonna be using this in the, like Elizabeth. Yeah, there's no solution that's working for me. I tried everything. If I lower it anymore, it's just gonna look dog shit on stream. So I think I'll just have to call it here. This is 2 streams in a row. Man, this is really bumming me out because yesterday I did I like just felt sick and just had to call an end to the stream. And then today, like I tried streaming something fun, interesting, and the encoding and all that is just not working. I still understand this. It shouldn't be an issue, but it is. Ay. All right, whatever. Thanks for stopping by if you did. All that nonsense. I'm probably not gonna upload this. If I do, it'll be a trimmed down version for another part. This just bums me out here. So, thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. Good day, all that.